about the 8:30 games for Week 3. What do we got on the slate here, Mr. Johnson?
Looks like we have the Foot Snipers playing JFK, another marquee matchup. Indeed. Brother v. brother in this one. And two top
house
teams
divided.
Squaring off. Now I'll just go ahead and jump in first here and say I'm giving my edge to JFK based on a hot new free agent pickup they made in the past week, which is just going to push them all the time. I'm going to go ahead and make them championship front runners. Yeah, I'm so excited about this.
You're an alcoholic.
I'm trying to say nice things about Miss Emily Cook, and you're just crapping all over me.
She signed with who?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Wow.
The world doesn't make sense anymore.
What? JFK?
We don't. I'm trying to be as positive about this as possible, and you're gonna make me say what I actually think.
Say it. I said what I actually thought.
You know what? This is going to be great for JFK and great for Miss Cook. She is a top-tier female kickballer.
Yeah, man, that's great. Good for her. I'm glad she got on there. Brian Freed's a great coach. He works with the girls great. Just been playing this summer, so it's good.
Wait, he does what?
He works with the girls privately, one-on-one.
Reed?
He worked with Dottie for several hours privately, one-on-one on her bunting skills.
Yeah, he's like in the box or out of the box, and he's like in the box. I mean, that's what you gotta watch out for.
All right, so
there's an actual game going on.
Yeah, let's actually talk about a game between like two of the best teams in this league. The Foot Snipers, man, they got to be disappointed with their Week 1 results. Obviously, coming out flat against the situation. Kind of getting drubbed a little bit, losing 6-1. They're going to be looking to bounce back, but damn, it's hard to bounce back against JFK. I talked about their defense earlier. It's going to be I think this will be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be a 1-0 win for JFK.
Yep, I have been riding the JFK bandwagon, regular season JFK, and it's not going to stop here. Foot Snipers, the score wasn't reflective of how the game was played. I feel like they're a whole lot better than a 5-1 or 6-1 against the situation. So they're going to play a whole lot harder than what that score showed last week. But I got JFK winning by, I'll go 2 runs on this one. This team is stacked. Daniel, the Condor Shaw at the mound. Throwing the fire.
They should have JC on the mound too.
Is he going to be playing this week?
He should be. It's an 8:30 game, so there's no reason why he shouldn't be there.
If he does, more power to him. Sweats at this point in time might not be the best option. I would like to see you in shorts, but if you wear sweatpants, you got to do what you got to do.
He doesn't want anyone to see his robot legs.
Yeah, he has mechanical legs. You know, that fucked that dude over in the Olympics. But, you know, with sweatpants, JFK 2 runs. Without sweatpants, JFK 3 runs.
Well, you know, I was just going to...
JC's legs are just those brown semicircles.
Yeah.
Those black.
Dude's a machine.
And his arm looks something like
like Terminator 2 arm.
He's a lefty.
It's kind of like Rookie of the Year when it snaps back, you know.
Yeah. The tendons healed a little tight.
Go Sizer.
Rowan Gardner.
Yeah.
Rowan Gardner.
It's going to come down to a play where JC has to come off the mound and he dives for a ball and he lands on his left shoulder and tears it all up. So then, he's going to wonder whether he's going to be able to throw with his left arm. And
his mom.
His mom is going to be float it, JC, and then JC's going to do this.
The float.
And he's gonna strike out Anthony Williams. It's the final out.
So Brian Freed is Gary Busey, the Rocket in this.
Yes.
I just want to confirm that. Okay, good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And who's the guy from Home Alone?
Daniel Stern.
That's gonna be.
That's shit. Who the fuck's on JFK that'd be that spastastic?
Who's
I was gonna go with Scott Duncan, but he's not on that team anymore. So
Hot ice. It's the best of both worlds.
so yeah, that's pretty much how it is. So take the lines for however you want it.
Well, I was just gonna take whatever y'all took and add one to it. Add the Emily run, but then y'all just kept going 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not sure.
Let's go
I
one.
didn't plan to went beyond that.
Let's go JFK by 1.
Yeah,
One
I feel
even.
better about that. Y'all are not forcing me to make an absurd pick, and I appreciate that.
Yep.
So JFK will one-run fave over the Snipers. And the next game, Peanut Butter Jelly Time. Second half of doubleheader, tough doubleheader for them. They've got the Rumspringa also in the second half of a doubleheader. Two teams that will be having 2 tough games in these doubleheaders for them. Very evenly matched rounds here. I'll say sort of the same thing.
Yeah, I know. Even
I-
match rounds.
I'm too much a professional. Rumspringa, you do something to me. It makes me feel all funny inside. No facts, just feelings. Rumspringa, 1.5. The blind squirrel finds his magic again because I'm there watching.
It's a really, really tough schedule for Rumspringa to open up this season.
This is probably
This is
not the easiest game, but this would be the game that if we had to win in the 6-week stretch, this is a game that we need to win.
And then you know what? The fact that you brought that up was going to be my point. Was that- no. But that's the reason why I think this will be a close game. So on paper, I think Rumspringa is a much better kickball team than Peanut Butter Jelly at this point, from what I know. But the fact that there is pressure for this game, because if you guys fall to burning bridges, you're 0-2. You got Peanut Butter Jelly, then you got a Murderer's Row coming up, and you got the Foot Snipers
5
o'clock situation. You got a Murderer's Row ahead of you. You guys, if you don't win this game, you're going to be looking at like week 6 or 7 maybe until you have a win. I'm not saying that you can't beat any of those other teams.
Probability wise.
Yeah. So it's a tough early season. So this is a must win, and I know that that's on your mind because you confirmed it. So I think that it'll be a close game. I'll go with Rumspringa, though. I think you guys are still more talented than Peanut Butter and Jelly, but it'll be close. I'll say a half a run.
Yeah, we're gonna come out to play. We'll bring what we got. But like I said, this is a game. This is a must-win for us in the first half of the season. So, Rick's gonna do a great job of getting us focused, getting our minds right, take care of business. So we'll see what happens.
Get your minds right, man.
Yeah.
The
Y'all need
Japanese,
to play out on the
after
field.
bombing Pearl Harbor, feared they had awoken a sleeping giant. The sleeping giant America symbolized by the bald eagle. If Rumspringa loses again, Ricky Holmes, my bald eagle, will be so fired up, and you do not want an angry Ricky Holmes
There you go.
coming at you, charging at you, and rounding the bases against you. And so I give you the edge. I think we'll go, you said half, so compromise at a run. Ricky blazing, Rumspringa winning.
Should be a good game.
And then rounding out week 2 of games, we have the 5 o'clockers versus the Itchiation. Another sort of marquee matchup this week. Although Shine taken off a little bit because the 5 o'clockers lost to JFK in week 1. But still, 2 teams at the top quarter of the standings. Needless to say, like we've talked about, target on the back for the situation. 5 o'clockers a team that, when they bring their A game, can, certainly has the talent to take down anyone. But I think I go, based on outcomes thus far, edge to the situation. But anything can happen out there.
Yeah, I think what's for us and the 5 o'clockers, what we're looking. Not only is this a huge game for us, we want to bounce back after that JFK loss. But I think it's for my teammates. This is my first year on the team, of course, but I know that Brittany and Jeffrey Pauly and all them, like they're really looking forward to playing against the situation because Yes, some of the guys that went over from the 5 o'clockers, like Josh Waldrop and Randy Devlin and Curtis Fabian, guys who played with them last year and played from seasons before that. They're really looking forward to seeing them on the field on the other side. So it's going to be a fun game. I'm looking forward to seeing my former teammate Scott Duncan, who's a situation player. Yeah, it'll be good. We'll be up for it. We'll be ready.
I really feel like this is going to be a game of verbal interaction. As much as I've loved and watched the 5 o'clockers through seasons past, they like to talk, and they will talk to the refs, and they will talk to the other team, and there will be some talking going on. Ref in the situation game last week, they like to talk to the refs. They like to talk. A lot of talk going on. So I feel like who's going to get into whose head within the first 3 innings. I think whoever has the mental game intact is going to have the better advantage this game. Situation on paper looks a little bit stronger. I'm going to go situation by a run, maybe 2. But watch out for the 5 o'clockers to work out some magic there and cause a huge upset here in week 2. Gambling lines, I'm going 2 runs, but emotionally, I'm going 5 o'clockers with an upset. That's me on paper right here.
You know what? I'm right there with you, baby. My mind is saying no, but my body
it's telling me yes.
But I'm still not gonna do it. But just know what my body feels for you in the 5 o'clockers.
Damn right.
But for sake of gambling lines, we go situation 2 runs. I think was about
2 runs. Yes.
Once again,
I tell you what, the 5 o'clocker motto is: we always do our best.
That's a sweet motto.
I just made that up.
It's very corny. Very corny.
Always do our best.
You're getting fined for that shitty motto. And probably kicked off the team. When now we're getting kicked off of gambling lines, and we're going to do a little lightning round question taking when we come back around. Well, Brock's going to finish that beer.